Hello my friends, here's Bayan just to show you the garlic that we had planted on the pot to see. I think it's about time to get them out. They start to dry up, some leaves get brown, so I'm just gonna see what we can get in here. I'm just doing an experiment to see how much garlic can we get out of this container. Okay, let's go for it. I'm just gonna go with the hand and start digging. Let's see. Let's see what we have in there. They are a little bit deep. Oop. Wow. Not too bad for a garland container. This one here is still a little bit younger. Didn't form the head. See what is in here. Yeah, there's some of them I just didn't separate the clove yet. Maybe it's still a little bit young, but I don't know, for some reason some of them start just to dry up. Some of them are good and some of them is still, but this is still good to eat fresh. Nope, another one. But you guys can see it's just look, this guy, it's like kind of drying up, but the head on some of them, once you look, is not as big, and just one piece. Maybe lack of water. See what is in here. Nope. Yeah, looks to be you have more. Oh, see, yeah, they are planted to it kind of deep. Maybe this is another reason. Because I plant them and throw some stuff on it. Oh, this one is perfect. I put some soil, plant them, throw some soil on top of it. You guys can see this one is, maybe they are different type of garlic. See, this one is almost dry, the part in there. This other one here too is almost, this one, look, this almost done. So let's see. I think this guys is a little bit almost over past the time to have moved them. Yeah guys, okay, you guys can look. This guy here is just some plant, just they came voluntary in there. I just leave them for seed, because pretty much everything who grows in this garden is voluntary, include this guy in here. So let's keep digging for more garlic. I'm sit on a nice stool. I can put a link to you guys how to make a stool like this one. I'm just gonna show you guys. This one-legged multi-purpose stools. Very simple to make and it's very handy for the garden. And we have just have another channel that is Baiano Renault. We just have a few videos in there if you guys wants to check it out. And then we show how to build one of these. We make the other channel we make based on a DIY project video, like a Renault video, how to do things on a house and how to repair stuff. Let me show you guys this one here. We got this one that was on the container. Like I said, I just put on the container to see what we can get out of it.
How long did it take to grow out?
This one here I just put them down last winter. So now is the almost the end of May. So it took about 7 months, something like that. Is what we got out of it. Now let's take some that grew volunteer on the yard, free to go, not on the container, and we can compare how it looks. All right. Like you guys can see in here, we have some garlic that was just ground in here. Some of them, this type I'm not gonna pull them out because this one produce a little escape and would be seedling and would grow. Takes long, like those one here, they are the seed from the garlic, still small from last year. But I check, see this one here looks to be, maybe let's check what is in there. There might be a kind of very deep, but let's see if we can. Yeah, it's still very young. Let's see another one in here. Oh, let's see, dry ones. Potato that we left behind because we dug some potato today. And what I'm looking for is the garlic that is a little bit older, because they are just different type. But the size, compare the size, is about the same. Let's see, this one here I'm just gonna leave them because they're gonna produce some seeds. Let's see, this one looks to be already soft, like you guys can see. Let's see what is in there. Yeah, they are soft like that, they are very much time to come, but I guess other reason that they didn't grow much was because I planted them a kind of very deep. And we have a few more. This one here looks, this one is a leek. This one too is not garlic. Let's try this big one here to see what is in there. This one is almost, the clove is already splitting. Probably if they stay there long, they would start to grow back on the ground. Yeah, go.
Let's do this last one.
Then I'm gonna pull them out and then we compare with the one that. Hello guys, this is the comparison, like the ones on my right hand, they came from the container, like you guys can see. It is my first time to plant gallon the container, because when I come from we have a lot of land, so you can just plant anyway. I was just trying it, and this one here is the ones that was on the ground. But one thing that I realized, they were very deep, because before I just plant them here last year, and then after that I got a few truckload of soil and put on top, so you guys can see they were quite deep on the ground. Maybe that affect a little bit the growth of the garlic, because back home when we plant these guys they are almost above ground, that way for the head to grow bigger. But this time is good the way it is. Next year we just gonna plant some, just gonna plant a little bit shallow, because now we have enough soil in here. And if you guys don't know, these green leaves, they are good to make spice. You just gonna take all this green leaf, you blend them together with all the spice that you like with salt, and then when you cook you just put some salt on the food. This blend with salt is very tasty. You just choose the green leaves and just cut them and blend them up, and you have a spice for a long time. Guys, I love you guys, and thank you for watching this video, and we're gonna post the link below how to make one of this. Like I say, this guy here is super handy. Like this one I have like this side, I just can sit like I just here. I was working here in my project. I try to do a picnic table out of this guy, and then I'm doing a picnic table, gonna do it to work on it. And I just use one of this. It's very easy. You get up, you walk, you go anywhere, you sit down. They are so good that I have 3 of them. One this size, another one a little bit short, another one a little bit taller. Thank you guys, and see you on the next one.